Shout out to Nightcore who inspired this video. In order to get the most out of the 7th anniversary that's coming up in just a few months, you need to prepare. And by the end of this video, you're going to have some information about the LR banners that will be coming out during the 7th anniversary so that you can make the most informed decision for yourself on which banner you should go for. So let's take a look at the overall banner values right now. We have the LR God Boys, and then we also have the SSJ4 LR Goku and Vegeta as well. So those are the two main headline units for the 7th anniversary. That's not what we really want to focus on. What we want to focus on is the overall value of what the featured characters are on their banners. Here's the LR God Boys. Then you have the banner unit, the side unit, which is a base form Broly. He's okay. He's not the best banner unit ever. I have not personally used him because I don't play JP like that, but I have seen him used and people are not particularly overly impressed by him, but he does put out some damage. Then you have this Frieza, who for the longest time was one of the greatest LRs in the game, if not the best LR in the game when the 350 million download celebration came out. He even surpassed this intelligence Goku, which was the unit opposite of him. This Goku is slightly worse, but still is very, very, very good. Let's take a look at those two and compare the two right here. This Frieza, he's a Sworn Enemies or Planet Namek Saga League leader. So I think that's kind of what made him better, because we did need a new Planet Namek Saga leader. So the fact that he leads the whole Planet Namek Saga, but this Goku doesn't, is beyond me. I feel like it should have been Planet Namek Saga or Super Saiyan's non-legendary existence. But if you take a look at their passive, he launches additional super attacks. He raises defense infinitely on his 12 key and raises attack infinitely on his 18 key. Frieza's quite the opposite. On his 18 key, he raises defense infinitely and then raises attack infinitely on his 12 key. Frieza's overall kit is just so much better, just because he performs a critical hit when there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. So there's lots of Gokus in this game, but this Goku performs a critical hit when there is an enemy whose name includes Frieza. There's quite a few Friezas, but there's a lot more Gokus, and you're going to be fighting a lot more super class enemies in Dokkan events, longer events, all that good stuff, because, you know, extreme class enemies and villains in general are just not as present in this game as super class units. You're not going to be fighting extreme class units as much as you will be super units with the name of Goku. But other than that, I mean, their kits are kind of similar. LR AGL UI MUI Goku, he's definitely the best year 6 anniversary units. Then you have the intelligence SSBE Vegeta, slightly worse, but he does have damage reduction. This Goku, what he has going for him are his dodges, which I think damage reduction might be more consistent just because dodges have a chance, whereas damage reduction in this SSBE Vegeta's kit is guaranteed when he gets hit. He gets hit up to 3 times and has 30% damage reduction for the rest of the turn. I believe it's 30%. So that could could make him quite a bit better than this Goku. But if this Goku dodges, that makes him better than this Vegeta. So it's RNG. I guess if RNG is on your side, you're gonna like this guy better. But if a lot of people don't have a lot of good RNG, this Vegeta is gonna be better for them. And then you have this STR Vegito, Goku and Vegeta, that fuse into a Super Vegito. And then you have the Boo Tanks here. Now this Vegito is by far the better unit between the Boo Tanks and them. You're definitely getting more value out of this banner so far, even though this Goku is slightly worse than that Frieza because of their kits. He's not actually worse. It's just that Frieza's kit being against Goku, there's just more Gokus present in the game. That's just what makes it, you know, quote unquote, worse. What makes this guy worse than Frieza. So other than that, I mean, he's really a really good unit. So you know, so far the overall value goes to the SSJ4 banners, but let's take a look at the rest of these banners to see exactly what we're up against here. So we have the two SSJ4s right here, the LRs from the 5th anniversary. Something that is very noteworthy is that these two units are getting their EZAs during the 7th anniversary. The fact that they're on the same banner skyrockets this banner's value way up. So we're looking at definitely the SSJ4's banner being the dominant banner by far at this point, because you also have, sorry, these are the year 4 LRs, my bad. These are the year 5 LRs. While these two are very good in their own right, during their own scenarios and own niches, such as longer events, I believe you will get, actually not believe, I know you will get overall more value with these 2 units. So far you are getting overall more value with all these 5 units so far, whereas you're getting an overall good value with Frieza, but he's based on RNG. He's kind of aging. These 2 were not great in specific circumstances right from the get-go. They're definitely made for longer events because they take a while to build up. Very situational units, even though they are good in their own right. You got 4 units so far that are not necessarily overall a great value to chase after, whereas this banner you have 5 units that are just really good to chase after if you wanted them. But moving on to the 6 units in each banner. So this guy's getting his EZA during the 7th anniversary. This is the LR, the OG LR physical Gogeta, Goku and Vegeta Angel that fuse into physical Gogeta. And then you also have the LR Intelligence Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Super Vegito. This is also part of the OG LRs. They came out during the 3rd anniversary, and with this banner being the overall better banner, Vegetos have counters. And I would say after their EZAs, this guy is slightly less impressive than this Intelligence Vegito right here. This guy's slightly less impressive than this guy. Even though the Gogetas, their #1 trait is being effective against all types, this Vegito does have counters, and I believe, you know, his kit is just a little bit better. Even though they're almost mirrored units. Let's actually take a look at them real quick, but let's go ahead and take a look at their kits and see what we're looking at here. Wow, where is he? Right here. Let's take a look at their EZA kits side by side here. We have raises attack and defense for 1 turn, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, both on their 12 and 18 key. Same for them. And then for this physical Gogeta, you have attack and defense plus 180% at the start of the turn, attack and defense plus 180% basically at the start of the turn. Medium chance of performing a critical hit. So that's the same. Medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. Medium chance of evading his attack, including super attack. Okay, so that's the same. And then key plus 2 in addition per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, so that's the same with both of them as well. And then fuse when conditions are met. So they both fuse when your HP is at 50% or below, starting from the 6th turn of battle. So far, it's pretty much the same. But let's go ahead and take a look at their fused counterparts and just take a look what we're up against here. He fully recovers HP once only, counters normal attacks with tremendous power, so that's good. Oh, let's look at the EZA one, my bad. Attack and defense plus 200%, counters normal attacks with tremendous power, reduces damage received by 30% for 3 turns from the start of the turn, reduces damage received by 50% from the 4th turn, and then he greatly raises defense on his 18 key, and then raises allies attack by 30% for 1 turn, and then raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12 key. And then after his EZA, same super attack effect on the 12 key, same super attack effect on the 18 key, but he lowers attack and defense, not raises allies attack for 1 turn. Here it is, attack effective against all types, attack and defense plus 200% at start of turn, performs a critical hit when attacking and high chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, for 3 turns from the start of turn. High chance of performing a critical hit, and medium chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. This guy has damage reduction, whereas this guy, his high chance of evading the enemy's attack goes down to a medium chance after the 4th turn. So that, I think that's what makes him slightly less impressive than this Vegito, because this Vegito has damage reduction, which is constant, permanent, consistent, whereas his chance to evade goes down after the 4th turn, and also his guaranteed crit goes down to a high chance to crit after the 4th turn, which is unfortunate. This definitely has the overall better value once again. And then you got the 2 GT heroes in the Super Saiyan Goku GT and the Super Saiyan Vegeta GT. By far better units than these 2 right here. These 2, they're older, they've aged quite a bit, they're still decent in certain scenarios and on certain teams. This Goku, especially with the new physical SSJ2 Goku, because this is an SSJ2 Angel Goku. But these 2 units are by far worse than these 2. And these 2 are orb changers. So they're very, very viable on many teams that they're on, and have a lot more use than these 2 do. If you want to chase after a banner that is potentially just very situational, where units have to be in specific scenarios, or RNG has to be on your side in order for these units to work in your favor, this is the banner for you. But if you want more overall, all around value where you can use these units pretty much all the time, then the SSJ4's banner is for you. You decide which one you want. I know a lot of people are going for the banners for the main headline units. That's to be expected, but just keep in mind that coming up on the 7th anniversary, when you want to know where to spend your stones, I would definitely recommend summoning on the SSJ4 banner first. Do their banner first, because you are going to get so much more value out of these units than you will these units right here. Even though I believe that this unit itself has the better leader skill between the 2 main headline units. So the God Boys, I believe, have the better leader skill over the LR SSJ4s, just because I think their leader skill is going to definitely age better than their leader skill. But this unit's still really good, and the fact that you're getting a 200% leader in itself, along with better value throughout all of the featured units, it's just smarter. It's way smarter to summon on this banner first, especially if you are new to the game. If you are new to the game, you need to summon on this banner first. If you're saving stones for the 7th anniversary specifically, you need to summon on this banner first. Keep in mind, you've got 3 easy A's right here, and then just 5 all around great units, and 2 orb changers right here. Orb changing is one of the best mechanics in this game. And then you have 1 easy A over here, an aging unit, someone that needs RNG for him to work, a really good LR, and then 2 pretty aging units right here. Hope you make the smart decision, and I hope you make a decision that's best for your account. This is based on just the overall banner values, but everything depends on where your account is and what units you have so far. So keep that in mind as well. Thanks for watching. We are on the snake way to 1K subs. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, bye y'all.